I'm gonna say the classic thing of it depends. Because for us at Netlify, we started moving from basically like global CSS everywhere. Again, that was not refactored for years, to using utility first with Tailwind. But this has also, we've had a lot of issues with this because we've been working with a lot of legacy code. But then we've had so many conversations around like, should we have CSS in JS, or should we stay with Tailwind, or should we just like leave it as it is? And I think I can't really say what the future will be because it's so dependent on what is already there when you join. You can't really do whatever you want. I think if we restarted Netlify from scratch, we would have definitely made a different decision. But as Ankush was saying, you usually join a project that is there with a lot of legacy code. And I think it is interesting conversations to decide what kind of CSS strategy you're gonna use. I can't say what the future will be, because you would have told me a year ago that I would be writing Tailwind. I would have been like, no way, I'm not writing Tailwind. But now I'm like, well, for what we have, it actually works. Yeah, actually, I was a bit disgusted at first, but now I understand that for certain applications and in certain architectures, and with working with what you have, it can actually be a good solution. So I think it's maybe one tip as well, is that sometimes you think that a tool kind of feels weird to use, but giving it a try, and that's what we did. For a couple of weeks, we were like, okay, let's try to convert a component, give it a try, and learn the pros and cons from there. And we did that with all different types of writing CSS before we made our decision to Tailwind. So can't tell you about the future, but can definitely tell you that it's a lot of work, but it's actually interesting to go in these conversations about how to write your CSS, because it can very easily become something very difficult to work with.